This is Michael Gervais with Michelangelos Services Inc. It is February 23rd, 2026. We're performing a video sewer line inspection through the 4-inch ABS plastic cleanout. To the right of the front door, it's on the other side of the chimney. It's toward the right-hand corner of the house and just on the right-hand edge of the chimney. And, oops, sorry.
James Nava.
Sorry about that. I'm going to pause for a moment. Okay, so we're going to continue. It is February 23rd, 2026. This is Michael with Michelangelos Services Inc. We're performing a video sewer inspection through the 4-inch ABS mainline cleanout on the right-hand corner of the chimney area. And we are located at 4199 Woodlane Court, Lane Woodlane Court, Westlake Village, California, 91362. We're going to begin our sewer inspection. We're going to set our camera right at the opening of the 4-inch ABS cleanout. This is the front yard area. This is the chimney. We're going to set our camera here and zero out our camera monitor. Okay, we're zeroed out so we get a good accurate reading. Going to begin running through the sewer cleanout, and it is ABS plastic right here. Cleanout appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. We're in ABS plastic pipe and fittings right now. Got a little debris right here. We're going to pause before we even try to run through this area. We're going to pause and we're going to run some water in here to flush this out so we can see the piping real good and clearly. I don't want to get into this and get the camera lens covered with debris, so we're going to pause for a moment and run some water. Okay, we rinsed out the line a little bit. We had a little bit of debris in here. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. Just had a little bit of debris, I think, sitting in the line. Running out toward the street. We are in ABS plastic. There's a long length of ABS plastic pipe and fittings. A little bit of water. We got a little bit of a flat spot right here, and I think we got a little bit of debris still. You know, we're going to run some more water. I think we're going to run water and we're going to try and push all the way out and try and clear all the debris, and then when we pull back we'll take a look at the line. We're going to pause again. We'll just let it run. We'll let it run. We'll shut the mic off, and then we'll run out, and then we'll inspect all the way back. Okay, we're going to let this water drain down so we can see real well. I believe we are in the city sewer. So you're going to just let the water drain down, and then we'll start pulling back and we'll take a look at the entire line back to the clean out. We'll pause Mike for another moment. Okay, we're gonna begin to pull our camera back. Like I said, I believe we're in the city sewer. We'll find out right now. We're at about 79 feet. We should see the saddle fitting. I can see where the manhole is out in the street. Should be coming up on the saddle fitting here pretty soon if we were in the city sewer. We're going to find out here in a moment. Nope, I don't believe we did reach it. There's the property line. So I think we need to go out a little bit further. So we're going to go out to the tie-in, may be at an angle because of the way that the property is at the end of the cul-de-sac. I don't think we're too short of it. I think we're pretty close. Got to run some water to try and help us push out a little bit. 82 feet? Quite a ways. I think that it may go out and then off at an angle. We'll see right now. We're going to continue to push out. Got some water running that'll kind of help us push our camera out. Making a turn, and there's our city sewer tie-in connection. And we are at about 97 feet out, so it does go out at an angle. So now we're going to shut our water off. Almost 100 feet, 107 feet. No. This is normal. Yeah. It's all going downhill. Everything looks to be in pretty fair condition. Okay, we shut our water off. Now, this is the city sewer saddle connection right here. The top of the saddle fitting is cracked and broken at the top from about the maybe 3 o'clock area over to almost to the 9 o'clock area. So that will probably need a top hat liner. I'm going to pause for one moment. So this area is cracked all the way around the saddle area. So a top hat liner would be necessary to repair this. It's either that or dig up the street, and it's not necessary. Put a top hat liner and it will hold just fine. There's no big root intrusions or anything else in there. Next joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. The term fair and maintainable means it's as good as it gets without it being brand new and never being used. just to clarify that. Next joint is in fair and maintainable condition. We're just going to say fair from this point on, and it will be known as fair and maintainable. I'm going to continue to pull back. Next joint has a tiny bit of offset, but that's normal in clay joints because of the fact that they shift within the joint a little bit, but that's still within reason. Will not cause stoppages, will not cause a problem, and it's still intact, not cracked or broken. Pulling back, another joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition, or fair, we'll say fair. So we're going to pull back. That joint's in fair condition. That joint's in fair condition. That joint's in fair condition. We're going to come back to ABS plastic. That joint's in fair condition. They're all lined up pretty well. That joint's in fair condition. That joint's in fair condition. That joint's in fair condition. This is our transition from the 4-inch ABS plastic to vitreous clay lateral. The lateral is in the street, and that's the test tee where they test the line from this point back to the house to make sure when it's installed that it does not leak. Making a turn, and a little debris that just was in the line, that'll all wash through. We washed 90% of it through. This is all ABS plastic, pipe and fittings. We didn't see any issue with the ABS plastic, and this goes out to about the concrete swale and then transitions to the vitreous clay. That joint's in fair condition. Pulling back toward our clean out. Pulling up and out of our clean out, and that will conclude our video sewer inspection. We're going to pause for a moment. We may move to the back of the house and run through another clean out. Okay, we're now on the side of the house. This is almost toward the back of the house. It's a 3-inch ABS plastic clean out. And here's the air conditioning condenser going toward the front driveway area, going up the walkway. And we're going to set our camera at the opening, zero out our camera monitor, get a good accurate reading, and we're going to begin pushing through the clean out. We're going to have debris in this one for sure. We get debris in these clean outs and in the line. Now we're in water, so now we can rinse our camera lens off, and we're at about 11 feet. We got a little crust in there, a little buildup, no big deal. We're at 11 feet. Now we're pushing out toward the front of the house. And it is draining down. There's a tie-in connection. That's under the slab. So we're under the slab of the house right now. We run out to probably about 50 feet. We should hit the clean out at the front of the house. We're going to go ahead and just run our camera out right now. We got some water running to help us push out. There's another tie-in connection on this laying on the side. We have another inlet there. We're going to go and pull our clean out plug real quick. We're going to pause for one moment, just pull our clean out plug, and This way we can see when we hit that area. So we're going to pause for one moment. Okay, we pulled the clean out plug from in front of the left garage door in the driveway. So now we're pushing out. Making a turn. Quite a ways out. With the water, it helps us to try and push out. We're going to tie into the other branch. We're going to locate this area, so we're going to pause for one moment. Put our locator on. Okay, we located this area out by the concrete swale. It appears that this is our tie-in connection to the other side of the house, and there is our vitreous clay. We've looked at all the vitreous clay. So we've looked at all of the waste line from this clean out, and we've looked at all of the sewer line from this clean out to the concrete swale area where it ties into the opposite side of the house. Now we're going to pause for a moment and shut off our water. Okay, we're going to start our video again, and we're out at the concrete swale area. We're really out in the street right now in the vitreous clay, and there's the ABS plastic. And then we have a transition right here. There's our inlet right there from the other side of the house. Now we're pulling back to this side, to this clean out. It's a waistline clean out that is on the left-hand side of the house toward the rear of the house. The waistline clean out does the same thing as a sewer line, except that it is within the perimeter of the foundation. It's within the walls of the foundation of the house. That's why they call it a waistline. As soon as it gets 2 feet outside, then it becomes a sewer line. That joint appears to be in fair condition. So far, all of the ABS plastic joints appear to be in fair condition. I'm not holding any major water in the line, so there's no major bellies. We're making a turn. We're about 75 feet now. Coming back toward our clean out. Have long lengths of ABS plastic. Other joint appears to be in fair condition. That appears to be our test. That's the clean out in the driveway. That's our clean out in the driveway area. Now we're pulling back. Another joint Appears to be in fair condition. A little over pour of glue, which isn't going to hurt anything. Another inlet. Another inlet there. Has several inlets between here and the clean out in the driveway area. Another inlet coming back toward our clean out. A little bit of buildup, but this is from the clean out area. Not a big deal. Pulling up and out of our waistline clean out. And that will conclude our video waistline and sewer line inspection.